Good afternoon. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching the live, it would be lovely to say hi to you live. If you're catching the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught the session and what you think of today's daily tap. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, then you're very welcome along. My name's Emma Starling. I'm the Inner Smile Coach, and this is the daily tap. Hi, Angie. Good to see you. And it's a way for me to show as many people as possible how to use emotional freedom technique, EFT for short, otherwise known as tapping, in a really fun, simple way that helps them feel better naturally. And eventually, with daily practice, which is what this is all about, you become the calm amidst the storm. So no matter what is going on around you, you are no longer at the behest or at the mercy of other people's situations and scenarios that go on, and you take your power back. Hey, Spencer from Sunderland, how are you, my love? And so the way that we do this is we pull a card from an oracle or a tarot or an affirmation deck. And this week, again, I'm still using the Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris Ann. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And I'm glad you're awesome, Spencer. And I'm sort of offering with this intuitive guidance from soul, from spirit, for anything that is coming up for you. So the phrase that's going around in my head today is stay in the light, right? Stay in the light. Hi, AB. Hi, Diane. Good to see you. It's very, very apparent at the moment that there's a lot of duality around. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of shit stuff going on, basically. There's a lot of people pitting against each other and, no, it's this way, no, it should be that way, and whatever. Hi, Patty, good to see you, my love. When in reality, all shades of everything, every end of the energetic spectrum, of the human spectrum, of the whatever you want to call it, spectrum, is here for a reason. And we're here to experience contrast and duality in this life, right? So how do you do that? One of the best ways I know is to expand your energetic capacity to deal with conflict and contrast and duality, right? Which helps you then to stay in the light and to not dip over into comparison, into blame, into shame, into all of these things that all of this conflict can create if you're not careful, right? So you can have an opinion and it can be completely different to somebody else's, and the two are completely valid, usually, right? Obviously, there's disclaimers here and caveats that do no harm, right? All that kind of thing. Hi, Hamda, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Expanding emotional capacity, yeah. Because once we expand our energetic capacity to handle dissonance, discomfort, duality, and all of that, we can be here like the calm in the eye of the storm, no matter what is going on around you, and you are somewhat bulletproof because you're not reacting, you're not allowing the outside circumstances to impact you to that level, right? Now, don't get me wrong, we're all human. We all have an amygdala, we all have an immune system, we all have a nervous system that reacts to things, right? We can be heroes, yeah, and we get to be free. It's pure freedom when you get to that level. Now, am I always there? Hell no. Hi, Tracy, good to see you. Hi, Doreen, good to see you. Am I always there? No. But after 10 years of tapping, excuse me, and a lot of soul searching and a lot of work, inner work, I can come back to center a lot more easily, right? So people talk about, you're very chilled and your energy is really calm and you look serene and all of this stuff. It's because I make it my practice and my business to keep coming back to center. And that is the essence of the daily tap, right? I'm trying to help you, if you want to, create a daily energetic practice that will bring you back to center and help you feel better naturally, right? Oh, very nice. And, the offshoot of that, I mean, there's many, 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 many offshoots. One of the offshoots of that is that when you're in a better vibration more of the time, then more of all the things that you want can come towards you, right? More love, more abundance, more peace, more health, more whatever, all of the stuff on a higher vibration. Hi, Karen. Because you put yourself in the energy of receiving, right? By being in a higher vibe. Now, that is not to say, and this lecture will be over in a minute, but this is really important for me to set the scene because there's a lot of new faces here, all very beautiful and welcome. Just let me check because there's somebody's comment that I can't see the name of. It's Kate. I thought it was. And I was going to say, yeah, it's important to set the scene with this because what a lot of people don't realize is that you actually have a lot more control over your emotional state than you think you do, right? You think that you're at the behest of other people, that you are, there's only one way to react, and that, I've even heard people say stress is a good thing. No stress is a good thing, right? No true real stress. There's nothing wrong with a bit of motivation. There's a bit of adrenaline that gets you going, that's all fine. But actual hardcore stress, even low grade, consistent low grade stress, is dangerous if we don't metabolize it, right? And in this day and age, we have consistent low grade stress coming at us all the time from every angle, everywhere. All you have to do is look at Sky Sports News or something like that, where you've got the main picture, then you've got stuff down there and stuff underneath, and then stuff running across the bottom. It's everywhere. And then your phone's going off and the telly's going off, and and people are tagging on your trouser legs for your attention, and people want fixing. And when you come back to center and you reconnect to who you truly are, like we said in yesterday's daily tap, come back to elemental, right? And just operate from a place of raw intention, connected intuition, and just knowing that you have the power to step away from that and to just look at whatever's going on that you don't agree with and don't like, knowing that you are completely safe to tolerate that contrast. The danger and the upset and stuff can just start to drop away. You don't need to be at the mercy of external circumstance. You really and truly don't. And like Fiona said, hey Fiona, sorry, my throat caught, knowing you deserve to feel good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Deep breaths. Yeah, Agnes, absolutely. Is it easier said than done? Sometimes, right? Hi, Steph, good to see you. And I think that, anyway, so let's do a little bit of tapping because it was just really important for me to say that, right? That was my intuitive guidance for today. And the card that's flown out of the deck is Prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy, right? Now, the theme of this that I wrote before I pulled a card, before anything, was stay in the light. To me, that's exactly what happiness and joy is. It's staying in the light. Now, that does not mean, please don't take that to mean, spiritual bypassing. Because if there's one thing I cannot abide in this world, it's spiritual bypassing, right? If you gloss over stuff, it will come back and bite you on the arse. It's as simple as that. So no amount of affirmations are going to make your energetic garden look beautiful if it's full of weeds. Let's just put it that way, right? So certain tools are amazing, but don't rely on them only. You have to do this inner work. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. So this card talks about finding joy in community, which is what I get being with you guys every day, right? Taking the time to smell the flowers, the little things, finding help along the way, and putting people above profit, right? There's a lot of stuff out there in the in the coaching industry or the self-help industry, particularly you'll see it online where people are talking about, oh, I make 6 figures in 3 minutes every day and blah, 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 blah. Okay, what about all the people you impact? What about them? There's so much emphasis on profit these days and money. Not that there is anything wrong with that. But when you get into a place of happiness and joy and you come from service, it's almost automatic, right? So it says, sisters, brothers, siblinghood. Are you tapping into it? Have you found your place in a supportive community of like-minded explorers? I do hope that you feel that this community is that for you. Are you having face-to-face interactions with souls that make you a better person and with people who help you share your gifts? Find a community of cheerleaders who will help lift you up and launch you out. Right now, Doubling up on your exposure to other people's positivity, online and in person, will quintuple your results. You may be underestimating the power of connection on your journey. Do it for the friendship, do it for the experimentation, take logic out of the equation, and do it for the sheer joy of just being with high vibration peeps. Go deeper with others, right? Risk cracking wide open and allowing some of your hidden brilliance to escape into the room. True prosperity comes with happiness, joy, health, wealth, and fill in the blank. Pop it in the comments. What's your blank? And it's got to be a non-negotiable. It's time to stay rooted in communal happiness and joy while you are taking the steps to build your dream. Just, you can't make this shit up, you guys. I just love this card. So without further ado, let's do some tapping. If you have never tapped before or you haven't tapped with me, then just tap where I tap with 2 fingers, say what I say, see how you feel. If you want to know if this works, tune into an area of tension, tightness, discomfort, or pain and rate it on the intensity scale, 10 being the most intense it could be right now, and then tune back in afterwards and you will see a drop in the intensity of it. That gives you your tangible proof, right? But take 2 fingers, start on the inner eyebrow point with me. Today I choose to tap into siblinghood, into supportive community. It is a great card, isn't it, Angie? Thank you for that. Under the eye, I choose to connect with souls that make me a better person. Under the nose, to reside in a community of cheerleaders. Chin, so we can lift each other up. Collarbones, I double down on my exposure to other people's positivity. Under the arm, online and in person. Top of the head, I choose to acknowledge the power of connection on my journey. Back to the eyebrow, I value friendships. Outside of the eye, I take logic out of the equation. Under the eye, I connect for the sheer joy. Under the nose, of being with high vibrational souls. Chin, I choose to go deeper with others. Collarbones, and I choose to take the risk of cracking wide open. Under the arm, and allowing some of my hidden brilliance to escape into the room. Top of the head, it's time for me to stay rooted in communal happiness and joy, whilst I'm taking the steps to build my dream. And then we just finish on the third eye between the eyebrows. So be it, and so it is. Sending a command out into the universe to make it so. Come to a stop, take a nice deep breath. Okay, and again, tune back into that area of your body where you felt the tension, tightness, discomfort, or pain, and just give yourself a number on the 1 to 10 scale now. So that card was Prosperity's Sisters Are Happiness and Joy. Again, this does not mean you should be spiritually bypassing. Deal with your shit, right? So that you can stay in that place of happiness and joy more often, and that you can come back to center and be that calm amidst the storm, no matter what is going on around you. Okay, no matter what is going on around you. It's possible. I'm telling you now, it's possible because I've done it. So if that resonates with you, I would love it if you would like my page. Please like or follow whichever you see when you go to the Inner Smile page. If you would like and comment on this post, and I'd love it if you'd share it either on your profile or somewhere where you feel it might get to people who need a bit of help. And thank you for joining me on the Daily Tap, because it's really important that I get this message out about tapping, but also that I help as many people as possible to do this every day, okay? Because that is where the magic happens. So Lots of release. Good stuff. Thank you, Diane. So apt right now. I'm really glad, Tracy. That's awesome. You're welcome, Agnes. Always powerful. No worries, Patty. I'm glad it landed. Down to a 3. Angie, that's fantastic. Oh, I love you too, Spencer. That's amazing. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, Doreen. You're very welcome. Glad you liked it, Steph. Thank you, AB. Yeah, absolutely. Great release and reminder. I'm really glad it landed for everybody. That's so good. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Lots of love. Bye for now.